are recording. Okay, now we are recording. Listen, guys, I'm coming to y'all how to scalp US30. Now, to scalp this pair, you have to have momentum because things could change quickly. This is how you spot the momentum and how to get in and how to get in and get out. And that's it. I only scalp US30, guys. I can tell you the signals to look for longs that will work for you. If you want to take a long trade on US30, that will work for you. But understand, guys, I only scalp this pair because I get in the market right when I get in, instant profit because the momentum is behind me. Now I'm gonna get right into the rules. Okay. Um, let's get right into it without further ado. All right, now you're gonna need 5 indicators. And these are all the name of the indicators. The Hamachi cloud. You need your settings to be like this. Copy everything. I'm trying to run through the settings and then get to explaining what you do. Make sure this is like that because this might be a long video. Make sure your alligator is like this, which is your jaw should be 200 and your lips should be blue. Uncheck your teeth. Add a EMA moving average and make it red. Okay, change the length to 45. So a lot of people get misconfused about which one to get. So go to Trading View or MetaTrader 4. It don't matter. And go to moving average exponential if you are on Trading View. If you are on MetaTrader, all you do is change it from simple to exponential, and then you have it. Here is the TDI. You can find all this in the trading in the indicators. Here are the settings for that, which I believe these are not right. It's not. This is what you want to have it to. I forgot to resave it, so copy what I'm doing. These are the settings you need. Oh, that simple move made a big difference. You saw that simple move? That made a big difference. Your RSI is the end number, which is the 42. The one that's green, that's your RSI. Now the TDI that you want to click on, and the one that's it is this one, TDI. Put TDI and this one right here. Let me favorite that. This one, the one by Bromley, right here. And then last but not least, the B3 stochastic full. These are your settings that you want to put it on. The styles, one thing you need to do for the style is thicken the lines. Change these colors red, thicken the lines. And then you want to make sure you can see these backgrounds, the plot backgrounds, especially these. These are your background plots that you need to see. Make sure they are this color. So without further ado, let's get into how I was able to call those trades in the chat. Okay, so first thing first, we go to the daily chart so we can know what we into. Go to the daily chart, okay? It's in the candle, but one thing is, it's in the cloud, but it's okay because this US30, it moves fast, so momentum is always behind it. So the cloud only, the rules for the cloud only go towards slower pairs, okay? US30, to me seeing how it moves, it shoots through the cloud as well as it go up. So it really don't matter. The cloud don't matter. You want to just see where it's at under the 200, and that's it, okay? You can look at your cross as well and see that'll help as well. Look at this because this is very, very powerful. Look at the stochastic. So you got green and it's under the 200. Really, it being under the 200 is good enough. Okay. Another thing, the blue line, it's under your blue line. So that because it's under your red line, which is your trend changer line. So that could indicate that a short is on its way down on the daily, or a bigger move down could be possibly. And the cross just happened on the TDI. So looking at that, US30 finna drop down. So we go to the hour. It crossed on the TDI red, and this would change red soon. Yeah, that TDI cross is very powerful. It's under the 200. Now we go to the 4-hour chart. We look at how the 4-hour chart looking. Now see how things change. You see how this what confuse you. But the most important thing right now that is under your 200. That's what matters. That's all what matters right now. Your RSI is at a 33. So right now on your 4-hour time frame, it's finna go up. That means the RSI has to retrace. It has to reset. The cloud is still red, so we don't have nothing to worry about. As so as the daily, the cloud is red, but that would change red the moment the candles go under the cloud. It's already in a bearish. So the daily chart is definitely, it takes time for things to change, but it'll get there. So yeah, we went to the 4-hour chart. Let me go to again. 4-hour chart. No, that's what I went to the daily for. Let's look at the RSI on the daily. The RSI on the daily is a 48. So yeah, it's still gonna keep dropping. Okay. 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart. The green just crossed the red, so this means US30 is about to go up for a little bit more and retest something. It might test your 5. It might test the 5 line, and if it rejects this line, you get in immediately on a sell. You already have the momentum behind you, which is the red background on the hour chart. That's very good, being under the 200 while being under the cloud. That's very, very good momentum. All you doing now is waiting for the entry on the 1-hour chart. So the main chart, 15 minutes, okay? 15 minutes. Oh, what was the RSI on the 1 hour? The RSI on the 1 hour was 31. So yeah, this is finna definitely start retracing right now. The RSI is as a 31, so this is gonna go up to about a 55 as well. You gotta look at the RSI because that's very, very important, guys. You don't want to get on a sale with the RSI on a 31. That means your entry is gonna be bad. You do not want to get in right there. That's a bad entry. And if you look on the 1-hour chart, the W is forming as well. You do not want to enter on a sale right now. You have to be patient and wait. Okay, the market when it goes up. Remember, I'll get into that. When I could tell you, I'm gonna tell you when you only can place a long. Okay, how to scalp along in the downtrend. All right. So on the hour chart, you should not be looking for buys at all. I don't care if the RSI at 31. That's not the rules. You should not be trading it. Only if you're skilled to. If you're skilled, don't do it. I mean, if you're skilled, do it. But if you're not skilled, do not do it. Because you have to know what you're doing. The TDI cross is good, but this background's still red with that cloud. Okay. All right. And we go to the 15-minute chart. The main chart. The entry chart. So, as everybody know, that for you to scalp this, go back to the 5 minutes. Okay, price is about to re-break once the prices go back under the cloud, you can look for probably preparing for an entry. But for you to want a perfect entry and to know that momentum is behind you, you have to scalp right. US30 on the 1-minute chart must be under the cloud. Okay, it must be under the cloud. That's where you get more momentum. More momentum, that's where you want it. You want it to look like this on a downtrend. This is where you want it. If you're going long, then you want the 1 minute and the 5 minute to be above the cloud so you can take the long. But in reality, on the 1 minute time frame, you want it to look like this. This is momentum behind you. That's what you need to trade US30. So the 5 minute, the 1 minute is above the cloud. The 5 minute, it's about to go back under the cloud. So for that to go back under the cloud, it need to be some bearish in the 1 minute. So once we look at when you know to take the trade. Okay, so the rules are, first thing first, your EMAs. We already know that it's a downtrend on the daily chart. So now we need to just look for, because the daily is the overall trend. You can look at the weekly, but I love the daily because the daily, once an engulfing happen on the daily, whatever pair, like if it's going up and then with an engulfing on the daily, it's gonna give you that second candle going up. So looking at the daily chart, week is under your 200 EMA, and it just made an engulfing and is on its way down. It's gonna turn red soon. That's good. That means once candle breaks under the cloud on a daily, you know how many pips that is? It's finna drop hard. Okay, so once you know that, the whole overall trend. Now here are the rules. Okay, right here is where you would have took a buy. Why? Because the rules is when in a downtrend, the moment price closes above your blue line, you can scalp the buy, and this would have been a winning trade. This is all the time, guys. Plus, it crossed your TDI. You got to see it's a lot of confirmations right here. And it's crazy because I took this trade. I did take this trade. My entry was like somewhere down here. I took this trade. My entry was like somewhere in the middle of this. And the reason why I took it, I was able to, on the cross, you don't see the strategy here, but it crossed right here. Right when this candle right here, it crossed right there. So, I got, the reason why I got in on the trade, the momentum, which means I saw it about to happen. I looked at the RSI. The RSI was like a 30. This candle right here was my confirmation. I think my entry was the middle because I like to hop in with momentum. I think my entry was the middle, and then I rolled it all the way up to the top, and then I got out because it crossed. So you already know, you already familiar with the 9 EMA cross. So if you see the cross about to happen, you can stay in the trade. You can stay and ride it up, and then when you're comfortable, get out. Okay, but I wouldn't recommend to hold it long. As soon as it cross, it might pull back a little bit, but if it goes continue up, don't hold that like that. Don't hold it because look what happened. It dropped back down. So let it go up for about a couple more seconds after the cross and then get out because you got to scalp the cross anyway. You just so happen got a bomb entry. The reason why I entered the market for experience because of the TDI. The TDI crossed here. It crossed here. I said, okay, if it crossed that yellow line, oh man, it crossed the yellow line, and right when it was shooting up, once it crossed the yellow line, that means the momentum, the trend. So once it did that, I got in the middle, and then so happens when I was in the trade, the 9 EMA setup got in. So that's how I was able to scout that. But this blue line is a very strong level of support and resistance. So when it closed above it, I don't have the 9 line because you need this red line. I don't have the other. I don't have the this line red because you need it blue because you need to understand the difference between it. Okay. So when closes above after a bearish move, you can hit a buy. Only when it closes above the blue line. That's when you can scalp the long. Okay. You are in a downtrend, so you cannot scalp long trades long. It's a scalp, get out. Okay. When prices break under the blue with the 45, understand the 45 is even a stronger resistance and support. So you can go in long for a short the moment candle close under the 45. That indicates a short. Because you're in a downtrend, momentum will always be on your side. Look at the TDI. The TDI crossed for you. That's the setup you want to look at. Look, it continued up. See? It continued up. It's going to do that. The RSI. That's why, guys. You just saw me call it. The RSI. So if you hit sold, you would be stuck. I'm glad that just happened because, look, market just opened back up. Look, if you would have hit sell down here, you would have been in hell of a drawdown. You got to wait till the market redrops. You're in a downtrend anyway. All you're doing is waiting for the buys to re-die and then get back in. It's literally that simple. As long as prices are under the 200, it is a downtrend. All you have to do, wait for prices to go up, weaken, and get right back in on the down. It's going to drop harder when it falls, okay? Look, it's dropping hard right now. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Your 45 line is very, very powerful. So when candle close under it, you can go in for a short. You can hold your trade, but you have to catch it at the top. Because the reason why I say you got to catch it at the top, your entry must be right here when it breaks under like that. Because rule number one, it broke under, right? And look what happened. Boom. So even if it pulled back, your entry was so on point, you're still in profit here. Even if you enter, as long as you enter above the pullback, even if it's not a lot of drawdown, as long as you enter somewhere right here, the pullback wouldn't hurt because it tested the 9 EMA, dropped dramatic. That's when you can go short when you are in a downtrend. It went up for the retest, the 5, the blue line, failed, dropped. Then look at your TDI. Your TDI is going to always tell you when to do it. Because look, your TDI crosses here. Boom. You already know that candles might close under the red. That's your strongest support and resistance. Okay? Now look, boom, it closed. This is your entry. The TDI crossed already. It told you that you was in a bearish momentum. Okay, it told you that. So you got in right when this candle closed. This is your entry. You can enter the market. Momentum is on your side. Momentum is on your side. I promise momentum is on your side. Okay, it is definitely on your side. You do not have to worry about anything. Momentum is on your side. All right. So you caught that. I tell people scalp it. And I have rules for engulfing. This is an engulfing candle. So with me stretching it out, how many pips is this one candle? I got rules for engulfings. This is a 180 pip candle. Now look, when you see this is what's gonna happen. So you got a big engulf here, that's your signal. You can get in early. You could have scalped that if you're skilled enough. Because look, when you see prices starting to do this, dropping like slowly, that's momentum behind it. Get in. Plus, it's above your trend on the TDI. Once the red cross, it's going to be a trend down. That's what you got to know your TDI though. You got to know what it means. So once the TDI crosses, once the red crosses the green, while above the yellow, that's it, and that's a confirmation that it's going to be a trend down. Okay, and look, last but not least, it's a double top. The double top. So if you catch it like that, it's over. That's like a plus for you. Especially if you catch it right here, when it crossed, while on a double top above the yellow, that's a perfect. I would have gotten that so quick, but I don't be catching it because I be getting it certain times. But if I went straight to the market, I already know like so many setups. If I came right in the market, and I'm not just talking because I'm doing a video, I'm telling you real life how I would have got into the trade because I'm that confident. If I would have came into the market, look, I would have immediately caught the double top. Seen my TDR crosses while being above the yellow line. That's momentum alone. I don't need this. This is just extra confirmation that I can hold it. When it's turned red, I can hold it. Okay, I can hold it more. That's all it is. So I would have got in like, my entry would have been like right here. Because the momentum is behind me. I'm all about momentum. Momentum is behind me. That's for me. But you guys have to get confirmation. So you're going to enter right here. You're not going to enter where I enter. You're going to enter right here when this candle closes. This is your entry. And you scalp it. You scalp that. You're going to instantly go into profit because momentum is behind you. That TDI cross is very, very powerful. It's very powerful. I want you guys to understand it is very powerful. Okay. So that is always know when you're in a downtrend and it goes back under the blue or the blue, you can scalp it. You can definitely scalp it when you're under the 200. If it goes under the red, you can hold it. It's a stronger push down. The 45 has a very strong support and resistance that I'm going to show you. So look, this is a great example. Look at your TDI. Now I'm gonna explain something. You're only this meter only count when you need to momentum for the buys. That's when this count. When you need the momentum to go long. So let me tell you what I mean by that. You already seen it about to be. You already have this green background. The blue is above the red. You need this to take long. To scalp for long, this is the setup for you. Follow the setup, you're good. I promise, you're good. Okay? You have to follow the rules though. Follow the rules and wait for the setup. Okay? So the green background is perfect when you got to take longs. That's just no momentum is on your side. You're good. With the blue must be above. It can't look like this. It got to look like this. Okay? It has to look like this. Candle, look at your TDI. Your TDI is what you want to look for. That's very, very important. Okay? If this happens, this is only when you can hold your trade. Remember when I told you about the yellow line? If the TDI crosses the red while above the yellow line, you can hold it, but the background must be green. Candle must be above. As you can see, it matches. Right when the candle closed above the blue, the TDI crossed the red. If you got it on the entry, you instantly, after the drawdown, little drawdown, is alright, but the momentum pushed it back up. I only momentum trade. I know these setups within a blink of an eye. Within a blink of an eye. The TDI, first confirmation. It crossed the red while being above the yellow line. Anything above the yellow line is a trend. The moment it crosses. So if the red crossed the green, you sell. If the green crossed the red, you have to buy. This is a perfect momentum trade for you. You're gonna win, bro. If you wait for this setup alone, and you wait, the setup come all the time. It comes all the time. Okay? It comes all the time. You're good. You don't have to worry about anything. As long as the green crosses the red, the momentum is behind you. If it's above the yellow, it's just more momentum. That's all it is, more momentum. So right here, candle closes above. This is your entry. You get in. You do not wait for a pullback. You do not get in the market. You don't second guess it when you see this top on top right here. Look at this. This is a pretty setup. It's the trade is set up just for you. It's just for you. It's perfect for you. Right here, what it looks like. This is what it'll look like. We winded it. Your candles, this is what the setup will look like before everything else happens. But this right here, that's when, listen, never mind this. Never mind this, okay? When that cross, that's when you saw this, okay? The candle closed, but before the candle closed, this crossed up. I just want you guys to know that. So don't get confused on the candle closing. This is what it looked like when this candle closed. That cross. That's when the cross happened. Okay? That's when the cross happened. When this candle opened, the cross happened. If you get in right here on the market, how many pips? That's when you can hold it. You can hold it half of this candle. That's the rules. Hold it half of the next candle if you want to go long. Okay? The momentum will always be behind you. You can always do that. I promise. You can always do that. Okay? Now, look. Look. This is why you scalp it. This is 100 pips up. You want to know how people turn 100 counts to 1,000? Because their entries are crazy. The moment they hop in, momentum automatically pushes them into profit. That's how you turn a 100 into $1,000. The entry has to be on point. Your drawdown cannot be a lot. Your drawdown has to be less than, because you got to understand, if you're hopping in the market already at negative 17, let's say you got a 10-cent lot size. If you're hopping in the market with a negative 17 drawdown, the most with $100, the most you want to go down is for a good entry is no more than 30. A 15 pip more drawdown, no more than that. And you should shoot right into profit. That's a perfect entry. Sometimes you won't even get a drawdown. As soon as you get in and boom, shoot for you. But on momentum is very, very important on any trade, especially US30. US30, if you don't know what you're doing, you can blow your account within a blink of an eye. You saw how many pips this little thing was. 100. With a $100 account, let's see what this entry good. If you hopped in with a $100 account. Yes, this was a good entry. Perfect. I just turned my $100 into another $100. This was a perfect entry with a $100 account. With this setup, my drawdown was only 21 pips plus the 17. That'd be about 36. 36. That's a 36 drawdown. We're good. Perfect. It has to be under 30. About 40, the most. Then it shot at profit. I just turned my $100 account to 200 within a blink of an eye. Why? Because momentum is behind it. I can do that. I know I got the confidence to do it. I could turn a $100 account to that. But I'd rather go in with a nice lot size, make $100 in a second, and get out. That's what I believe in. I believe in scalping hundreds of dollars in seconds, getting out the market, as in somebody who wants to hold a trade and get the $100. Pretty lot size, get in, get out. Boom. That's it. Trade is done. Now we wait for the reset up. Now we wait. We don't overtrade. Don't overtrade US30. Know what you're doing when you're trading this pair. And I'm telling y'all the setups you want to look for. Okay, now remember when I told you. When this is the red line. Okay, this is pushing it because you're really not supposed to be trading it. Because why? The EMAs are too close. But you can trade it because this line is strong. You can scalp it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can scalp this. The red line is a strong level of support and resistance. Once prices break above, it goes. Okay, it goes. So you saw this engulfing. The moment the candle closed, it do not have to close under. It do not have to close under your blue line. The moment it closed under the red, you can immediately scalp this. Scalp it. Boom, you're out. You're out. This trading style here. It's almost 95% if you follow the rules. Because look at your TDI. It crossed. When the candle opened, if you was looking, soon as this candle opened, it crossed. It crossed. And it was a little downtrend down. It was a little trend. It was a little downtrend. So candle opened here, went up, shot down, came up, opened again, shot down. So it was a little trend for you. It was. It was. But what's the RSI? What was the RSI here? 47. Why it shot back up? I don't know. That's why I tell y'all. US30 is for scalping. Because this is downtrend. I don't even know why it shot back up like that. But I'm going to get you in with the scalp strategy. Now look. The moment, remember what I told y'all. The moment this turned green, this is your best friend for long. So when you see this stochastic turn green, this is your best friend. You can go long. All you need is for prices to break above the blue line, and you're fine. Look where it's at. Look at where it's at now. The moment this candle closed, let's look at the drawdown. How much is the drawdown depending on your entry? Perfect entry. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. You only went down. If your lot size was 10 cents, you only depending on the spread, which is about $17 most of the time, or it can be 27. You only went down 32 bucks, and then it shot up for you. It shot up for you 10, 12, 13 pips. But that's a scalp. You scalp the long. Remember what I told y'all? Scalp the long. You can only go long when it breaks above the red. And if it breaks above, if it crosses back, let me show y'all what I'm talking about so you guys can understand. See, if you guys know what the indicator means and what it does, it can be so much easier. But me explaining it to you is kind of going to get you guys confused, because me saying it is going to get you confused. Why? Because you hear me saying it, but when in real time, you gotta be like, what is this a setup? And then you're gonna hit me up and be like, is this a setup? Is this how you do it? Just picture how it is. I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna rewind it. So this is a winning scalp trade, outdone. Candle closes. Now look, this is an engulfing. Is that an engulfing? Yes, it is. This is an engulfing candle. Remember when I told y'all when prices start rapidly going, you would have saw this rapidly going down. Scalp this. This is how the candle's gonna move. Scalp it. The moment you see this thing do that, scalp it. This is 60 pips. You could have got an easy 10 out of that. You could have caught 10 pips out of that. Because it start falling down slowly. Boop, I'm in right here. Catch about 3, 4, 5, 6 pips. Boop, made the 100 out. It's that easy, y'all. It's literally that easy. But I'm not expecting you guys to get it right away. I'm just teaching y'all the setups, how you go long, how you go short on US30. This works for any other pair, but this is the momentum for US30. US30 moves fast. So you need momentum behind you at all costs. Okay? Now, let me see if you guys can spot what this is. What do you see here? A W is forming. See how you can put 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5? The knowledge is important because when your eyes can see that on candlesticks, you're dangerous. You're completely dangerous. Okay? But remember, we see the W, but we following the rules. Okay? Candle must break above the blue line. Now, if you guys are smart, you can see exactly what happened and you could catch a whole bunch of pips. I just showed this setup. What setup is this? Didn't I tell you that this setup happened? It happens all the time throughout the market. What setup is this? Prices broke and it closed above the blue line. That's one confirmation. The TDI just crossed the look. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to tell y'all. When the line go under the yellow and it crosses back up, that's a trend in play. Okay, you can go when the green line, same with the red, it's no different. When the green line goes under the yellow line, comes back up and crosses the red while going across the yellow line again, that's a trend in play. And it happened right at the right time for you. It closed right there off the TDI cross with the green background. Man, you better take that long. The trend is behind you. Momentum is behind you. Understand. Don't be scared to get in the market. The momentum is behind you. What is this drawdown? Oh my God, it's a perfect. This is a good drawdown. This only would have been, if you had a 10-cent lot size, this literally only would have been $35 drawdown. And then it boof. With the cross, remember what I told y'all? Hold it for the second candle, half of it. 65 pips. Boom. You just got. That's your long. If you see prices close above, see this is skilled. This is skills. If you see if the price close above the red, what I told y'all, take the scalp on the buy. You can scalp it again. It's literally this easy. This is not over trading. That is the rules. That's the rules. Perfect entry again. Now you might be like, oh man, I already won money. But that's the rules. It closed above the red. That's momentum again. Scalp this candle. Scalp it again. You be like, oh, but we was already in the trade. That's your rules. Scalp it again. Scalp it again. And that's the rules. If you want to make money, follow the rules and don't forget the rules. Put 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 together, all the knocks together. This W is already in favor for you. This changed green. That's perfect. So what this would have looked like live. You can do this. You can go. This is how you go long in a downtrend. This is the setup for long US30 trades and a downtrend. When I say long, I'm talking about 20 pip long. But you would accidentally catch more pips by accident. So we look. The green has went back under the yellow. Okay? It has went back under the yellow. You see bullish already. All you're waiting for is candle to close above the blue line for your entry on your scalp. Right here, when this candle opened, it closes damn near the blue line. But this TDI came back up, crosses the red, came back up the yellow. Your entry is right here. You ride this up. You out the trade, right? No, not out the trade. You hold it. When that happens, you hold it for the second candle and ride half of the second candle. Then you got out the trade somewhere around here. Price close above the red line. You scalp that again. You're out. Scalp it, get out. That trade is done. What's happening? Shark is out of the water with a green background. Most likely, it's going to drop hard. It's still a downtrend. Now you can ride the short. Remember, each of these candles is 15 minutes, so it's going to be a slow process. But if it's done right, when you're done trading, you're going to be up a lot of money. Especially with a 1 cent lot size trading US30, you can make $40 in the blink of an eye. You can lose it in the blink of an eye. If you do not have momentum on your side, you should not be trading US30. I'm showing y'all the setup for long positions and short trends, which mean downtrend and long position. You must have momentum behind you. If you do not have the momentum, don't trade it. Don't trade US30. That's all I have behind me when I trade US30. Momentum. I'm not trading US30 off candlesticks. I'm trading US30 off my indicators and watching candles, using my strong resistance lines and where is that, what trend I am in, and that's it. It's literally that easy. It's literally that easy. Prices go up. What if you're waiting for prices to go back underneath your blue line or the red line because you are in a, now you're going to be with the trend. Now it's definitely going to be in your favor. Shark is out of the water. Comes back in. Candle must close under your blue line for you to get in the short. You're already with the trend. Prices are not going to go back up. The buyers are died. They dead. It's over. This meter don't matter unless you're taking longs. This meter must be green to take longs. If it's not green with the blue above, like this, see the red down there? The blue must be above for you to take long. This doesn't matter when you're in the trend. When you're about to take a short trade, this being green don't matter. Look at your TDI. The red just crossed while being what? Above the yellow line. So a trend is about to happen. You can enter right here. But for the new people, you gotta wait for the setup. Don't be in a rush to get in the market. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. But if you follow the rules, you don't need luck. It's gonna always be in your favor. Okay? Boom is creating the M for you. So now you know the double top is in. This is your entry right here. With this engulfing, if you know how to scalp it, you would have already been in the trade, got out, got right back in when this candle closed. And you be like, oh, I could have just hold it. You don't know. The TDI cross, yeah. But this is a double top, so it's going to drop hard. Even if you got out and say, I'm gonna wait till the candle close under the red. Once it closes under that 45 EMA, goodbye, it's gonna drop crazy, and that's what it did. It's gonna drop hard. Goodbye, you about to be 1,000 there. With a crazy lot size, you finna make $1,000 in seconds. Because it's set up for you. The momentum is on your side. What is that? Oh, I just got a signal for somewhere. I'm testing this thing. I'm creating this indicator for y'all, and you just heard it blow. You just heard it go off. I just put an alert in it. I'm just making sure that I code it right for y'all, and I'm gonna be selling it. So people saying, "Oh man, you should sell," but if I'm gonna make an indicator and I'm gonna code it, I'll sell that. Okay, if that makes y'all feel better, support me by buying the indicator. It's gonna work 95%. Don't worry. But let's get back into the scalping strategy. When momentum is behind you, you're good. This 45 is your biggest friend. When prices go above with momentum, it goes. Okay? So let's go back. This is US30. This is how to scalp US30. So now that we talked about so much an downtrend. Let's go and let's see what an uptrend looks like. How to scalp a short in a how to scalp a short in a downtrend, in an uptrend. How to scalp it. So right here, okay. Here we go. TDI is important. Your TDI is important when doing this, okay? But like I said, this is a strong line. Once prices go under, it's going. Prices went under the red, it went. So, candle close here, drawdown. The drawdown is not going to be much when you follow the rules. Drawdown wasn't even much. It was only, what, 17, 18 pips, and then it shot down. What, 42 pips? You scalp that. You already out that trade. Boom, you out. Look at your TDI cross. It crossed already. So you already know momentum is on your side. To confirm that, candle must close under the blue. Don't worry about this. This is only important when you are in a downtrend. Okay? Look. Mainly look at your TDI, because that's going to be your biggest friend. That's going to be your biggest friend. What else you see here? A double top with a 60 RSI. See the RSI at a 60? You have a double top with a 60 RSI, 61 RSI. Just because you saw this engulfing, it could be a fake out. You need confirmation. TDI cross, okay, that's not enough. I still see bullish. The moment this candle closed, this green one right here, you got in that trade on a sell. Drawdown, boom, shot down. Now you out. So you see prices is on its way down. Prices is on its way down because it kind of crossed while being above the yellow, and I think it did. So that's why it shot down. So yeah, remember when it crossed above the yellow, it's going to be a trend down. So you can ride the second candle halfway and get out. So that did cross the green while being above the yellow, and that's why you got the trend down. Once this green candle closed under the blue, you got in on the sell. You already got the confirmation that you are in a downtrend. Ride the second, you can hold it. Ride the second candle down halfway and get out. When you re-enter the market, the moment prices push back down and this candle closed right here, you got back into the market on a sell. The drawdown, don't wait for the pullback. Your drawdown won't be much. 21 pips drawdown, nothing. It shot down. It shot down, what? I can't really see it. I think it shot down 23 pips. Scalped it out. Okay. Now you wait for prices to go back above, because if you look here, it tested the 200, failed, came back up. That's how you know prices the trend just changed. But I'm gonna tell you how to spot trend changes anyway after I'm done explaining how to take shorts, how to take short trades and longs. Okay. You will get back into the market. Shark is out of the water as well on the TDI. It's very, very important that you look at your TDI and your RSI all the time. Look, shark is out of the water right here. So of course you're going to be looking for buys. You can look, you can enter right here, but that ain't the rules. That's not the rules. The rule is when prices close above the blue, you can take the long. Now who can spot what happened here? Prices close above the 45 in the blue. When this happens, you can go long. You're in the uptrend. It's going to be a powerful move upward. So what I mean by that, prices came, it tested 200, prices came bullish up out of the water, prices came bullish up, cross both the blue and the red. Your entry is right here at the lowest. Your drawdown, bro, if you catch these setups, you don't understand how much money you'll make. This is a long position. You just entered the market right when the trend has changed. Your confirmation is right when, how to know that you just enter a new trend off a downtrend, when prices go back to the 200 EMA, rejects, and then go back above the blue and the red every time. You can ride this thing up, but that's only when it crosses both of those EMAs at once. So when you hold it, you can hold this for a long time. You could. And let me give y'all game. I'm gonna go back to that, but we on how to take shorts and long because I'm getting off topic. So right here, look at your TDI. Let me turn this back on because I gotta show y'all that. Look at your TDI. Look at your RSI. Of course, the RSI is gonna be at a 69. You should already know you should start looking for shorts. Now let me put y'all on game. When this when this line turn purple while in an uptrend, you are in a strong uptrend. Okay, I want to let y'all know that. So when prices come to a 69 and this candle close, well, look at your TDI. It crossed the red while being above the yellow. So what that means, you can sell. This was a great entry for a sale. You got in right when this candle opened, sold it, and you rolled all that down right here, but you scalped it. You scalped, okay? Even if you got in right here on the top when this candle is kind of risky, you probably wouldn't take that trade anyway. You probably will, but you would immediately have to get in on a sale if you're taking that trade. You have to really get in immediately. Your entry matters. You got to get in immediately. So for my thing, if you are in a uptrend and that happens, and the trend just started, don't try to be greedy. This is being greedy because the trend just changed. You only can take that. You can only hop in and be confident when you're in a downtrend, and that happens. But not when the trend just changed. When the trend just changed up. So you look at your TDI. Background is green. That's extra confirmation. Candles come back. Remember I told y'all when candles go above that red. Candles go above that red, it's go time. Once this candle closes right here, you can take the buy. That's right after your shark came out of the water. Candle closed above the red, strong in support resistance. You could get in on the buy. Drawdown wasn't even bad. You went instantly in profit. Now remember what I told y'all. This is the trend. So you are already in an uptrend. You can hold this because the trend is up. Your TDI crossed the red already. The background is green. Everything is for you. You can hold it up, but scalp it. You can scalp it because all you're doing is scalping, waiting for it to dip under the blue. Scalp it, waiting to go back up. Scalp, waiting for candles to go back under. Okay, but when you're in an uptrend, you want to look at your TDI. Okay, so price come back. Prices close right here under the blue. Look at your TDI. It crossed already. Right here is your entry. Sell. Boom. Scalped it. Won it. Won that trade. Prices come back. Close above. Buy. Right here. Won the trade. Boom. No, not that. Right here. This candle. Boom. Won that trade. Right here is consolidated. You don't want to be trading here. Don't trade. Don't trade. Don't trade here. When the two MNs get together, don't trade it. Or if you don't see another sign that is consolidating, when these two come together, when they get like flat, and you don't see nothing like this or nothing like, you don't see anything like this, and you see the indicator like flat, it's consolidating. So don't even try to waste your time trading. Don't trade that at all. The moment price makes its way, you know it's going up. It's above your cloud. We're gonna get to that. That's why this is a long video. We're gonna get to the cloud and explain the cloud and how to use the cloud and everything. Okay, the moment this candle closes, what I told y'all, momentum is behind you, right? You can get in on a buy, instantly into profit, ride this one halfway, get out. Because look at your RSI, it's at a 60. That's why you have to pay attention to that. That's why it didn't continue going up. And it continue going up, and you have to be able to catch that. Look at your RSI all the time because you would have thought you were going long because the TDI crossed the red. That's why your RSI matter. Even though it crossed the red while being above the yellow, don't mean that it's going to continue up. That RSI is already overbought, so it got to reset for it to continue up. So now you out of that trade, you already alerted by your RSI. I promise y'all, when you know what the RSI is, when to get in, when to get out, when not to trade, you're gonna be beast. Wait for this setup. I promise you're gonna win and trade all the time. This is a long video, but I promise if you follow these rules, you're gonna be rich before you know it. Alright, look. So look, prices come back. This is a double top, this is a small double top. Prices close under. Look at your TDI. Look at it crossed already. It crosses before. What's good about the TDI? It crosses before the candle close under the blue. You just need the candle to close under the blue to go in your favor. So once this candle closed right here, you got in on this sell right here. It didn't even go up more on the drawdown because momentum is on your side. So the moment it's shot down, you scalp that only. In, out. Boom. You in and out. Look at your RSI. 45. The RSI has reset it. What that means? The moment prices go back above the blue, you can go long. When you know, I promise, when you know this and you know the rules, you will be profitable. Remember what I told you about this purple line? It's still purple with the blue on top with the green background. This is a sign that you can go long. The RSI already reset. It's at a 45. It's ready to go up. So you just gotta wait till prices close above the blue while being above the cloud. Once you see that, remember what I told y'all? When prices break above both at the same time, a powerful move happened. I'm telling you, I studied this so many times. It's easy to me. The trading is so easy because I've seen it over and over and over. So seeing the setup is easy to me. I could call this signal out like that and be 100% right almost every time. Barely losing trades. Why? Because I'm waiting for momentum. You can't lose a trade when momentum is behind you. And when you understand that in trading, you will always win profits. Okay? So look, candle comes up, the RSI, look at your RSI. Look where it came from. It came from a 63, drop down. You caught this scalp out. Remember, you are in an uptrend. So you can only scalp the sell for only very little time. That's why I say scalp the opposite when in the trend. You can scalp it only when it goes under this blue line. If it goes under the red line, the only way I probably can catch that. I'm gonna show that. It all depends on where your RSI is at, okay? But for now, you look at your RSI, it has reset it. You are in an uptrend. Now you're out. Now you're waiting for prices to come close above both lines, which it did. It closed above both lines. You are ready to go long. You get an entry right here. It's gonna always, every time, 100% back test it. Do whatever you want to do. Look at this setup. Back test this setup. It goes that way every single time. I did this so many times. I back tested this a million times before I start trading it. So look, understand and get familiar with this setup. First, confirmation. Candle close above. You got to be able to see this fast. You got to be able to read it quick. You got to be able to see TDI, stochastic, boom, I'm in the sell. You got to be able to read it, okay? Once you read it quick, you're good. You're fine. Promise. Okay? Now, this entry, it was, looking at it, it was iffy. It was iffy. But remember, you are in a long position, so you're not panicking. So, look, prices open here. First thing, prices closed above the blue and the red. Signal for a long trade. Very, very long trade. Second, it's above the cloud. Cloud is green. Third, the TDI just crossed early the green, the red, and it just crossed above the yellow. That's a long trade signal alone. Fourth, it's purple. When this is purple, a long trend is in play. It's a long trend is in play. Okay. Background red, perfect. Take this trade. If you don't take the long, you can. This is one trade you can hold. Look at the drawdown. Not much. 24 pips. Look what it shot up to. You don't even have. You do not. You can sit back and enjoy your 200. This is a 100 pip move on US30 every time. That you got the entry is at the lowest support. The entry is at the lowest support. You know how hard it is to get entries like that? But you could if you're looking at the market and you understanding what your indicator's doing. It's very, very hard to get an entry like that. For sales, you want to get at the highest resistance. Now look at the momentum. The momentum shot it from a 47 RSI to a 70 to an 80 RSI. It's overbought. We know it's overbought. It is out of the water like crazy. It came out of the water, kept going, kept going, kept going. RSI is at a 80 right here. Now, for people, don't sell at no 70 RSI, 30 RSI. No. You gotta wait until you get confirmation. Now, remember what I talked about this purple? The purple pushed it up. Now, what would you be waiting for? You be waiting for looking for sales. You will be looking for sales, okay? The moment price broke down, candle closed right here, candle open, went up and shot down for you, you scalp that. You scalp it, okay? Now look at this. This is very, very important. Very important. Your TDI crossed already, so it already showed you that sellers was in the market. When the TDI crossed, sellers are in the market. You just waiting for candles to close under the blue line. That's all you do. The TDI will cross before all the time to let you know that you can take the scalp on a sell every single time the TDI will cross. So look at the red crossing first. Once you see the red cross, your second confirmation candle must close under the blue line. Once candle closes under the blue line, you can scalp the sell. It's going to go in your favor. Momentum is behind you. And not only did it crossed the green while being above the yellow line, which tells you that a trend is going to happen. What happened? It was preparing the double top for you. So candles came down, closed. You can take this trade. Why? Shark is out of the water. When you see that and your eyes can catch it, you're good. And it's still purple, which means a strong trend is in play. So shark out of the water, moment this candle closed above the red, scalp. It's a risky scalp, but the RSI is at a 42. You can buy. RSI come back to a 52. Look at the fake out. You would think that market's still finna keep pushing because the RSI at a 52. But when you see the double top forming, you will already know something's about to go. Something just don't seem right. So your first setup that you want to do, you scalp that already. You got to be able to spot double tops, guys. Because if you can spot double tops, that's a signal that the market can drop anytime. It could fall. It's always going to fall quicker than it goes up. The moment candle, you got this big engulfing right here. You got this big engulfing. Once this candle closed, this is the craziest entries ever. And once you enter the market on a double top like this, it's crazy. Look, TDI already crossed right here. So the TDI crossed with you. Actually, it crossed with you. So I'm going to point out the confirmations right now. Why this drop. First, a double top. Second, candle closed under the blue. Third, the TDI crossed. Fourth, the purple. The purple with the red above on top, you can hold for a long short. You can hold that. You can hold it. As long as this is purple with the red on top with the TDI cross and a double top, you can hold it. You can hold that. Listen, I hold sometimes too when I see the good momentum and I see the setup. I can hold trades. I've done it already. But I'm a scalper. I'm just giving y'all for the questions people who ask, how can I hold the trade? Well, how can I hold this trade? How can I go long? How long can I know how long can I hold this trade? How would I know I could go long? I'm telling you, I'm teaching you how can you go long. The setup. So I'm going to go over it again. Double top. TDI cross. Your entry is here anyway. TDI cross. Double top. Purple with red on top. The background don't matter. It's dropping. This don't matter. This only matter when you're going up. This don't matter. When this turn red, it don't matter. You're in an uptrend. As you can see, it turned red and it still went up. So that's why you don't pay attention to this unless you're in a downtrend. You don't pay attention to this. I got the perfect settings to where you don't look at this when you're in an uptrend. This is only good for when you're in a downtrend. That's what the settings is for. Okay? So here, price come out of the water. Imagine you would have sold. The RSI is at a 24. You're like, there's no way this finna drop. But ding, it's under the cloud. Did you spot that? It's under the cloud. Anytime prices break under the cloud with momentum, it falls. Every single time. Every single time. Prices break under the cloud with momentum, it falls. Okay? Now look what happened. The market is preparing itself for a downtrend. How do I know that? Double top here. Another double top here. It goes up for the W. Creates another double top here. Falls. So if you head, no shoulders, head, well it could be shoulders, head, I'll call this a head, shoulders. When you're able to spot this, you got to cut off some of this stuff though. So this would be shoulders, this would be the head, and another shoulder. And that's how you know that the market is about to reverse. But how you know for sure that the market is going to reverse, I'm going to show you that. So yeah, now that the market reversed, it comes back. Remember, you're still in the uptrend. It comes back, test the 200. Prices break back above the blue. You can go for the scalp on the buy. Look at your TDI. TDI cross above the red. It crossed while being above. Oh yeah, that's what I got to tell you. When the green is above the red and it crosses above the yellow, it already did the cross here. So as long as it's above the red and it crosses above the yellow, that indicates a trend is in play. So it happened right here. You just wait for confirmation for candle to close above the blue and you get in. Once this happened, once that candle closed above the blue, scalp it. You can go long. You can go long for a half a candle. You can do that. Whenever you get out the market, that's dependent on you, but you can definitely go long. Okay. Now that prices went back up, RSI is at a 68. Look at your RSI down here, 37. It already prepared itself to go back up. You're still in the downtrend. Because if the trend was gonna go down, it would have broke under the 200. But that's trends don't change that fast. It's not gonna drop and go straight down under the 200. Not on the first time. That's never gonna happen, guys. So when you see it going down, it's going to test the 200. It's not going to break under the 200 the first test. You knowing that just gave you easy money. Easy money. The second time it will break through. But it's still not going to make up its mind. It's always around the fourth time, third time that it breaks and go completely through. All it's doing is building strength and momentum to break through it. That's all it's doing. But guess what? You're going to counter every one of them. You're going to counter every move in the market. So the moment it came right here, you already scalped that, you're out. Prices broke above the red, right here, scalp out. Look at your RSI, 68. You're already waiting for a what's the name? This right here, this engulfing, you made money off this if you got in when it was doing this. You could have scalped that and waited for prices to break under either one of these lines, and it didn't. Well, it did, but I don't know if I would have took that trade. I probably would have. But you don't know, okay? It all depends on what you're scalping method. Now, prices come back. Remember, close above the red. It's literally, you got to take this trade. This is the rules. Prices come above the red. Boom, scalp the buy. Get out. Look at your RSI, 60. That is always a signal that it's finna drop. Anything 60s, 65, 70, you could look for a reverse. Because if you could pay attention right now, the buyers are slowly dying. They're slowly dying. It's creating lower highs. Slowly. We can't wave from up here, drop. Wave from up here, drop, wait for it to drop. If we put a trend line right there, broke it. Okay, so prices come up. You took this by scalp. Now, when prices come back under, this is a double top with the TDI cross. Okay, TDI crossed already right here, but you was able to scalp that. So it's already telling you, hey, it's about to cross. It's about to go down. Double top right here. Candle close right here. Drawdown wasn't much. Shot right into profit. Got out that trade. Now look, you have to spot moves like this. This is really, really important. This right here, when it went up to test and it never closed, twice, 3, 4 times, get in on a sell. It failed to go above your red and blue. It came up. It came to test. Went above, never closed. You have to wait till a candle close. Open, went up, shot down, close. Open, went up, shot. That's a lower high. Get in on a sell. Prices came up, went down. This is considered a lower high. Sell at. It rejected already. It gave you the go to sell. You got to be able to spot that move. If you can spot that, it's money, 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 money. If you're able to spot rejections like this, I promise you're going to make so much. It's easy. I can spot that. I'll be like, okay, it went up. It fell. Because I know that's a strong support or resistance. Remember I told you the red line is a strong support and resistance as long as the blue. The red is stronger than the blue. So if it fails to break above that, it clearly just gave me the sell. I saw this lower high. I'm in there. Sell, boom. I could go for long after that. Because it failed, that means it's strength in the market. Look, it crosses against the green early already. So you know it's strength. All you did was wait it, and because in your mind you're waiting for candle to close above anyway. So if you see that candle's not closing above, that's easy money that you should take the sell. It's common sense. If it's not failing to break above for you to take the buy, then and it's rejecting, it's automatically a sell. Prices break above the candle. This is another entry point right here on the cloud. I want to talk to y'all about the cloud. The reason why I got the cloud is to show me strength. Cloud is red. This is another entry point. You can enter right here. You can definitely enter right here because once it failed to break above the 45, that's an easy sell. It's gonna drop hard. Plus this turns red. When this turns red, that's when you can use it, and it tells you, okay, you can hold. So that if you saw this right here, right? Look where your 200 EMA at. Prices are under it. Prices are under it. Remember I told you it never break the first time, but the second time it'll go through because it built that strength. The second time it's never gonna break the 200 the first time. Never. It's never gonna do that. So when you know that, you can easily make money. Easy. It just came, made a W for you, and shot up. That's all it did. Easy money. It came, made the W, boom, shot up. It's never going to go straight through the 200. It's never going to happen, guys. Never going to happen. Because you need strong momentum. And this is US30. So imagine other pairs. It's never going to break the 200 line on the first downtrend. Never. It has to build momentum, come up, then go down and drop. The second time it's going to break through. It built up the strength already to break right through it. So if you know that you saw in the past, oh, it rejected, I'm on another downtrend. Oh yeah, easy money. I'm finna ride this thing down till it break the 200. Boom, easy. Easy money. I swear it's so easy if you can catch it with the eye. But remember, this is only when the trend is changing. Keep that in mind. Only when the trend is changing. Okay? So prices come back up. This is red. You already knew to hold that because it failed the first time. It always failed the first time. Prices came back up. Now, in your mind, prices needs to go. Look at the TDI, 36. Buying is already in your mind. It's already, even though you're under the cloud and you're in a mini downtrend because prices are under the 200. You're waiting for a candle to close. Your entry is right here. You instantly scalp that. You instantly scalped it. Once you see this TDI crosses above the red, while being above the, once you see the green crosses the yellow, while being above the red, you can go long and ride the other candle. It's literally that easy. Now look, remember what I told you about rejection? When it reject the red line, which is the 45, it is a strong line. Either it's going to go through or it's not. It's literally that simple. This is another sign that sellers are in the market. Okay? It's either going to go through or it's not. Now look, pay really, really close attention. You see this line right here, this red line? It's still red. That's a sign that you can sell, but you need the confirmation. What's your confirmation? The rejection. Moment it came up and fell and you saw this bearish move, this candle confirmation, it closed, enter right here. This is your entry. Write it down. Now, you wrote it down, you scalped it, you're waiting. What's the RSI like? 44, you don't know right now, so you got to wait for confirmation. This is a 39, wait for prices to go up. Prices are going up. You're waiting for the close above the candle. But if you see this momentum like that, you hop right in it. See how big this candle is? And it's a W. So look, prices are, you are already in a trending market anyway because you are above this yellow line. Anytime you're above this yellow line, any cross happen, you can take it. You can take it most of the time. I won't say all the time, most of the time. Right here, when this candle did this in real time, it opened, went down, start shooting up. That's what it moved. It moved this slow. That's how slow it moved. The moment you saw it do that, you get in right in the middle of it. You hop right in it. You hop right in it and get right in momentum. The moment you hop in, you going right into profit. I love catching these. I love catching and golfing on US30. It's easy on you. The candle closed. What's the rules when I say when it crossed that red line? When it closes above your 45 EMA, you get back into the scalp. Look what happened. Draw down a little bit. Scalped it. Out. What you waiting on next? Nothing. I mean, you could wait for candles to close above the cloud, but you may need other confirmation. What's your confirmation? This blue. Remember I see how the red is above and it dropped? The blue come above. The blue come above. If you see this and candle close above the cloud and the cloud is green, you can take another buy. But scalp it. Set up. It must close above the cloud. Cloud must be green. Blue must be above. Remember I told you this is only strong when it's going up. TDI, it recrossed the red. You can take the trade and ride it up. Because once it recross it, that's a sign that you can take the long because it's above the yellow. It recross, but this is just a fake out. This is how you spot a fake out. This is a claim. This is a fake out of this world. It's fake out. Because look, it made you think prices were going to keep going. Boom, shot down. You would have said, oh, snapping and golfing. Oh, prices going to keep going up. Oh, snap. What's the RSI? 67. So you could have already been looking for a sale, but this is a fake out. You could have thought prices was going to keep going up. But you could take this. You could take the buy when momentum behind you. The blue must be above the red. Cloud must be green. And if the green have crossed above the red, above the yellow, that's momentum behind you. You can take this. You can take the long if you want. It's all up to you. What we said: prices come back down above the blue. You can sell. Instantly winning profit. Scalp. Now we wait. This is when the big move is about to happen. The consolidation starts. But your entry is right here. Is one of the craziest entries you can ever possibly catch. Because what I said, candle must close under the red. This is your entry candle, and look what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all right now how to spot trend changes and know when you get in. Your entries right here. This is how you would have scalped that. Now this is how you spot trend changes. Okay, I don't know how long this video is, but when we done, you're gonna be a master at this. On the uptrend, how to spot trend changes. On a uptrend, when prices are breaking the red line, That is a sign that the trend may change. How you can know trend is about to change? When you see this. When you see it come from uptrend and it drop dramatic, come up, drop again, and it creates another low, that is a sign off back before I put the other two together that the trend is about to change. When it comes drop, come up, and creates a lower low, the trend is about to change. So it comes up, tests the 200, it's never going to break through the first time, comes back, creates a lower low, comes back, tests the lower low, comes up, the drop is about to be crazy. The drop is going to be serious. Now, what confirms that you're in the trend? When you see prices rejecting, failing to break above this blue, that's a sign that you're about to be in the downtrend. What confirms it right here that you're in a downtrend? When this 200 crosses both of your EMAs while being above it. Now you are in a downtrend. Look, you are in a downtrend. If the entry's up here, even if your entry, if you catch it right here, once this cross, all you need now is to get in the market at a higher high. Market close. Now you need to get in the market. Look at the fake out. It went up, made you think the market was going to go up, and boom, shot down on you. But if you know the rules of the 200 EMA, you already know prices under. When prices are under the 200, it's a downtrend. So you would have had to scalp this. Prices came back, closed, scalp that. Price came back, scalp that. Once these prices came back down, TDI, what the TDI? Okay, you won that trade. Price came back up, scalp. I don't know if you won this one. What's the RSI? 46? Nah, you didn't win that one. But you are in a cloud. You are in a cloud. Who remember the setup? Who remember the setup that I said about what I talked about? Who remember the setup? You probably won this trade. I don't know. Maybe you did. Who remember the setup I talked about? Remember when I said you could take a long when what? Candle close above the blue. TDI crosses the red while being above the yellow. Green background, red above. Easy money. Boom. Easy. Scalp that real quick and be expecting a drop. Because once this cloud, another thing, once the 200 crosses your cloud, a big drop is about to happen. Only when the trend has changed. Right when the trend has changed, this is a confirmation. Once it crossed both of your EMAs above, the trend has changed. That's confirmation you are officially in a downtrend. It crossed your cloud, the big drop is coming. You got to catch it though. Once prices come above your once prices come back above your red and it confirms it. It confirms right here. Get back into it. Boom, you enter the market. Cloud green to cloud red, you get in the market. You about to catch it. Boom. So this trend overall is down. So you want it. The shark is out of the water already. Where's the RSI of 49? It rares. You know, it depends. It rares. Probably get to like a 55 for me to get in there. So I showed y'all what a trend looked like going up from an uptrend to a downtrend. So let me show y'all what an uptrend looked like when the trend is about when the downtrend is about to be over. I want to find a scroll. We can use this as an example. Remember when I told y'all when prices cross, you are officially in a downtrend. You caught it, prices come up. What I told y'all, when that 200 crossed that cloud, you can catch 50 more pips. Easy. Just get in on the support. Get in on the highest resistance as possible. If you would have got in right here, easy. Put it like this: when you see the 200 MA crosses your cloud, have in your mind, I need to get in at the highest resistance. A big drop is coming. Big drop is coming. That's all you gotta have in your big drop is coming. Big drop is coming. The big drop is coming. Get in. I need to get in at the highest resistance, and this will be it right here. How is the highest resistance? Because that's the highest it went. Because look, it went consolidated. Once this blue line is in the cloud, you can scalp it. But it's all about where it closes. Once you got a new high, like right here, a new wick, this is the highest it's gonna get. So you need to be entering on a sell somewhere right here. The moment you saw it shot up like that, you need to be getting in right there. You cannot. This one move you don't got to second guess. When this cross, it goes. It's going to go. And your background is red. That's like double, triple confirmation. It crosses both of your EMAs, come through the cloud, crosses the cloud, easy money. That's the 100 pip move right there. That is the 100 pip move. The moment this cross in a downtrend, moment this cross, another 50 pips. Easy. Easy money. You just need to get in at the highest resistance as possible. So when it shoots down, whether to pull back or not, you good. But you can back test that and pull back. And test that. So here you coming off on a from a downtrend. Now the moment you can spot a trend change and when you see consolidation, that the trend might change, because like I told y'all, it's either the market gonna go down or up. You coming off a downtrend. So when you see market consolidation and it's not going down, it's not dropping, like you're like, shit, like it's not dropping. You see this red right here that's on top? You can expect the trend change the moment you see blue come in the market and you see the red and blue come back, expect the trend change. As long as that blue coming up, expect the trend change. So consolidation always happens before any big move. So it's consolidating. What's rule number one? What I told y'all. This is your first confirmation to get in the market. Why? TDI cross. Candles are above, both red. You have a blue, but the background not red. But the trend is about to change. Okay? Boom, when you enter the market, ride it up. This is a guaranteed shooting up because first off, it consolidated already. It made his mind up. It don't want to go down. It don't. Because if it wanted to keep down, it would have continued going down. The market don't want to go down no more. So you got to catch this. When the consolidation happens, it's failing to go down, make lower highs. It don't want to go down. It do not want to go down. So what that tells you, a big move is coming. The consolidation happens. Boom. You get the entry. You get the warning right here. The moment this cross happened with the blue above, the red cross, the green cross the red while being above the yellow, it's go time. The consolidation already happened. You entered right here in the market. Pretty entry. Boom. You want to know how to get crazy entries? That's the signal for a long. Remember what I told you about the purple? The trend is about to change. It consolidated. It don't want to go down. It's going on the uptrend. It's going on the uptrend. The trend is going up. So you can see the trend went up. Came. Start testing. This is money, all money to be made in this. Y'all already know the rules. So it came. Test the 200. Didn't go. Test it. Faked you out that the market was going to go back down. But it never does that. The market is not finna go up, all this, come back down and just drop. That's not happening. Ever. What happened? That's never going to happen, guys. Never going to happen. That's never going to happen at all. The market is not going to come up, come to your 200 EMA and just drop and keep dropping. That's not going to happen. All you need to do is wait for prices to get back above your EMAs, and that's it. That's how you scalp. It works on any pair. The cloud is help. When it's above your cloud, you're good, man. You're good. As long as you follow the rules. Another confirmation, the cross. Pay attention to these crosses too. The blue crossed the red, boom. The red crossed the blue, boom. I set up great crosses for anything. Cross, boom. Red cross, boom. Blue cross, boom. Look at this thing. Blue cross, boom, went up. My crosses are deadly. I got perfect settings. Cross, boom. Y'all see it, bro. Cross, boom. Y'all see that? Come on, man. Like when you're in an uptrend, look for buys only. You just want to get in at the lowest support when in the uptrend. When in downtrend, get in at the highest resistance. But keep in mind, when this purple, you can ride it up. If the red is on top and purple, you just wait. Don't get in. Don't get in this. Unless you entering on that blue EMA, you scalp that. That's it. Your next move is waiting to candle to be above the red. You're good. Ride it up. Remember, the red is the strongest support and resistance. If in an uptrend, when prices break above it, it's going long. It's going long. Example right here. Example right here. No, example right here. Number one. Example right here. Example right. Price come back. Example right here. Prices come back. It went up. Prices come back down. Break through both. Prices right here. Entry. Crazy entry. You see what I'm talking about, man. I just hope this long video helped y'all, man, and y'all understand that is how you scalp US30. This is a long video, but man, that's worth it. All you gotta do is pay attention. And that's it, man. This is your boy, the Indicator Trader. I'm currently working on the indicator myself. When I'm done coding it, I will be giving you guys the price for it, explaining how it works, and it's going to be a 90 to 95% accuracy. I promise you that. I'm not dropping nothing if it don't work. I'm not dropping no strategy if it don't work. Follow the rules that I've said, and you're going to make money. Simple. So this is for all my US30 traders. Yes, this works with any pair. You can get momentum on any pair with these same exact indicators, but this is the setup for US30. It's the same for any other pair, but US30, this is how you scalp US30. This is how I call out signals for US30. So I hope you guys got it on point, and you are all set, man. Love y'all. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the subscribers. I got plenty more to come. Be on the lookout on my ADX new scalping strategy. I'm still testing it right now, and it's looking like an 85. Right now, we need it at a 90. I need to find out what I need to do to adjust it to make it good, to make it a 90, to cut a little bit losses, because I want 8 out of 10. It's good, but I always go for 9 out of 10. I like 9 out of 10 trades, and we good. All right. I like to beat the odds. Like, people get 7 out of 10. I want 9 out of 10. I don't want to lose 2 trades. I don't want to think I'm going to lose. I want to know I'm going to lose 1. By the time I lose 1, I'm up in so much profit it don't even matter. Okay? So, y'all be expecting more strategies, man. I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good one, man.